Hello everyone, my name is Jadine and this video will go over my process of learning Tagalog for my NYP project. So to get started, my goal here is to learn enough Tagalog to hold up a full conversation. That means I can't ask the person I'm conversating with for any vocabulary, but I will allow myself to use Taglish. Taglish is the combination of Tagalog and English. So for my personal project, I decided to learn Tagalog because it is something really personal to me. I've always wanted to learn it because I am Filipino and it will continue to help me in the future. My parents do speak Tagalog to me every day, but they don't have the time to go into the pronunciation and the sentence structure, which is why I wanted to use this project to take the opportunity to do so. And learning Tagalog will also help me connect to my culture and my relatives. And if you didn't know, Tagalog or Filipino is the official language of the Philippines. So yes, I am full Filipino. My mom and dad immigrated here from the Philippines, from Valenzuela. And I know that many people out there can relate of their parents immigrating from somewhere else and you were learning another language growing up, and it's pretty hard choosing between those worlds, so I hope this inspires you to learn your language, or if that doesn't apply to you, learn another language. Anyway, learning Tagalog is very important to me because I've always wanted to connect to my family more, especially my family in the Philippines. Every time I'm on FaceTime with them, I always have to ask my mom what to say, and it can get pretty tiresome. So to start having those conversations with my family and friends, I have to start learning Tagalog first. So of course I had to plan it out, and this might have been the hardest part because there aren't many resources out there that teach native speaking Tagalog learners. I've found many beginner apps and sites for learning Tagalog, and I just felt they weren't my speed because they're teaching these basic words and phrases that I already knew, like kamusta. I needed to learn how to form full sentences and have real conversations. It took me a while to find apps and sites that were up to my speed, but in the beginning, I just stuck with those apps, and I just thought might as well start with the basics. So what I used in the beginning were mostly Rosetta Stone, Drops, and Nemo Tagalog. Rosetta Stone is the main source of learning I used during the first part of my process. It definitely helped me, and I've learned a lot of vocabulary from it, but after using it for a while, I was already waiting for that next step. But I definitely recommend it for beginners, but I wanted something a little more advanced. And I paid $40 for 3 months. The next one I used is Drops.
Isa pa.
Drops is really great for vocabulary, and I'm still using it now, but you only get 15 minutes a day. It is a great app though. The other one I used in the beginning was Nemo Tagalog, and it's great for beginners too. After lots of research, I found more apps and websites, and I looked at other people's processes of learning Tagalog, and a lot of them uses this book. This is a textbook called Intermediate Tagalog, and it's pretty much my speed, intermediate. I really love how they go deep into grammar and forming sentences, which is really what I needed to focus on. And it mainly goes into how would you respond, or what kind of question you would ask, if you're at the market or something. And it has those real life sentences that I really wanted to focus on. So this is a lifesaver. I also use this Filipino Tagalog kind of phrase book, and if I have a conversation or anything, I just pop this bad boy out, and it has a lot of useful words and phrases when I forget them because I'm very forgetful, and it's very cool. I'm also currently using an app called Closemaster, and it's a multiple choice type quiz where you fill in the missing word. So as much as possible, I take this out and study with it and knock out a lesson. But what really helped me were the daily conversations I had with family and friends. So I usually just have conversations with my mom, and it showed what structures I needed help on and what I needed to work on. So here are some of the conversations I've had, not just with my mom, but with my grandma, my family in the Philippines on FaceTime, and you can see the struggle I've had and how much I've progressed. Kamusta ka na po?
Mabuti. Kamusta ka naman?
Mabuti din.
Anong ginawa mo ngayon?
napaka-hangout with
Makipag-hangout.
my cousin. How do you say?
Makipag-hangout sa mga pinsan ko.
Napaka-hangout.
Nakipag-hangout.
Nakipag? Napika.
Nak-
So this is my first conversation I recorded, and you can really see my struggle because like I couldn't pronounce things and I couldn't think of things to say. So yeah.
ng TV kasama ng aking-
Nanood kami ng basketball.
Ano pa?
Kumain
Kayo.
kami ng
Bobis.
ng bobis.
Ang bobis na nakaka-arthritis.
Opo. Kumakain tayo
Ng barbecue.
ng barbecue.
Yeah.
With American Express.
T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
Filipino
Also,
barbecue.
putting people first by doing it right. So
Ang sarap!
it's without
Oo naman.
Ano ang nagluluto mo?
Ano ang niluluto mo?
Ano ang nalilimut?
Niluluto.
Niluluto. Ano ang niluluto mo?
Niluluto lang ang pansit. Nandiyan siya yung hirap. Ito na siya.
Magsalita tayo.
Oh,
Kamusta ka na?
Mabuti. Mahal kita.
Mahal kita.
Ako ay isang magandang babae.
Opo.
Oh, sa kalas mo yan? Hindi ko alam. Pinakamasaya ka sa gabing ito? Ha?
Opo.
Oh,
Kasi maraming
regalo. Maraming
regalo at
pagkain.
pagkain.
Yeah. At sana pagdating mo ng 18, 18, magkaroon ka ng magandang buhay, sariling pamilya.
At 18?
No, getting like marital age or 25 like that. At maging magandang kinabukasan.
Mas kinabukasan.
Future. Marami
Pakiya,
pang
Babsa,
panahon na darating sa buhay
Mikey
ko
Garcia.
na maging maganda. Yep.
Paalam!
Paalam.
Sana nag-Facebook live tayo. No?
Pwede naman i-post mo na lang.
Ah, meron?
Oh!
Opo. Opo.
Salamat!
Yay!
Salamat po, nanay.
Salamat po. Was it because of cookies?
Ayun ay nasa post ka tayo.
Anong bibilin tayo?
Natin?
Oh, natin.
Anong bibili natin? Itlog,
Cereal?
gatas, may ice cream ng cereal. Ayun, oh.
Maraming pa tayong ice cream.
Kinain mo ba yung blueberries?
Okay.
Berde pa, oh. Ay, berde pa.
Berde.
Manok, let's get manok. Baka manok.
Wele. Ito? Manok.
Bango. Parang gusto kong kumain. Masarap din yan, eh. Fish. Fish.
Gusto ko ng saging.
Organic siya. Pero kaya na ang papangit.
Ano pa pinagusto mo?
Ang gusto ko yung hindi masyadong hinog. Pero parang lamog naman to.
Konting berde?
Konting berde pa. Magbabayad na tayo. Magandang gabi, mga kabayan. Karating lang namin galing sa Target. Ito, bumili kasi ako ng tripod, para makapanood. Para naman maganda ang aking pagkukuha ng video. Binigyan ko ang nanay ko ng earbud sa cellphone niya. Kasi, nabili niya palpak.
Kamusta naman ang pakiramdam, mami?
Ayos lang naman. Ikaw, kamusta naman?
Mukha ng
Antok na.
naantok.
Pagod. Ay, gabi na eh. Alas 10 na oh. Oras na ng pagtulog. Ikaw ba? Hindi ka ba inaantok?
Konti lang po.
Tayo ready matulog. Si daddy matutulog na dito. Tulog na tayo. Akit na tayo sa taas. Parang nagugut mo pero ang dami ka na kinain. Inom ka tubig? Minom ka maraming tubig?
Hindi po.
Minom ka maraming tubig kaya tinatagyawat eh.
Kailangan ko yan.
Oo talaga. Totoo. Ako rin. Anong araw ngayon sa Tagalog?
Martes, Lunes, Merkules, Huwebes.
Ngayon, anong araw?
Martes.
Bukas.
Jueves.
Yeah, ikaw. Good job. Galing ah. Anong unang klase mo sa umaga? Bukas ng ikaw 8 ng umaga.
English.
English? Oh, I like that. Gusto ko yun. Teacher, nakakatuwa. May meeting ako bukas. Boosters. Ng 7:00 ng gabi.
What? The numbers always confuse me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sometimes he's Spanish, sometimes he's Tagalog.
7 is Tagalog.
Like when you're saying, oh, anong bayad? They're gonna be like some Spanish.
Totoo yun. Yan talaga eh. Nasakop tayo ng Espanyol eh. No, 300 years, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Put the
matagal yun
answer
eh.
right here.
Kaya nga ang last name ko, ang apelido ko is De Leon.
Ano po, mommy?
Awan ka ng Diyos, baby girl.
Sa susunod, magsisimba tayo ng linggo kasi Tagalog ang misa.
Yes, tama. Kamusta naman ang birthday ni Sam?
Mabuti naman po. Naglakad-lakad lang kami sa Del Monte.
Talaga? Did you have fun?
Opo.
Mabuti naman.
Kumain na po ba kayo?
Hindi pa. Gutom ka?
Opo. Anong ulam?
Tinola.
O sige po, makain ako ng pagkain.
Okay, go for it.
Ito, ang tinola.
Tawag tino?
Hindi.
Be careful.
Meron po bang kaldereta?
Meron ba?
Gusto ko yun.
Nasaan sa microwave mo? Nasa microwave.
Oh.
Kaya mainit na?
Kaldereta.
Mainit na ba?
Hindi masyado.
Okay po. Lamig ko. Init ko pa siya ulit. Takpan mo yan. Itakip mo.
Oh.
Gutom ka na masyado. Kasi sabi ko sa'yo kumain ka kanina. Ano nangyari?
Oh, ang bango. Parang masarap.
Sarap talaga.
Sino ang luto?
Josie. Bigay lang yan eh.
Hindi ba siya maalat?
Hindi naman.
Ang tinola, sinang luluto?
Siyempre ako! Pero inayos ni Daddy. Sabi ko, maalat ba?
Hindi masyado.
Okay.
Pinakasarap.
Talaga?
Opo.
Good. Yung gulay. Kumain kang gulay. Anong paborito mong Pilipinong ulam?
Sinigang.
Sinigang? Yung paborito mo?
Opo. At walang karne ng sinigang.
What do you mean?
Kahit na isda, masarap ng sinigang. Ano ang gagawin mo pagkatapos na kumain? Po.
Maglilinis. Tulungan mo ako.
Opo. Pagkatapos natin kumain, tatapusin ko po ang project ko. At pagkatapos iyon, tutulungan na kita
Yay!
naglinis.
Mabuti. Thank you. Salamat naman.
We did it. We had a full conversation in Tagalog. So those are my daily conversations. I hope you enjoyed. I know I'm not like a master in Tagalog yet, but I will still keep practicing, and it's been super fun doing this project, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!